how's it going? I wanted to quick put a video on comparing the Galaxy S4 versus the Galaxy Mega and just show the actual difference in the screen size on these. I didn't take off my case that I have on there. It's kind of hard to get on and off. It doesn't make it that much bigger, but really like these ballistic cases for dropping and that. If someone were to drop them, you don't have to worry so much about them falling. But this phone is a humongous phone compared to even the S4, which is a large phone in itself. As far as looking up the specs, don't do it justice. That's why I'm putting this video on. As you can see, this one here, I can still pocket it. But of course, these Samsung Megas, I really don't think you're going to be putting in your pocket. It's more for people. It's called a phablet, actually. It's between a tablet and a phone. It's pushing up towards a 7-inch screen on it. The actual screen side on the Mega is 6.6 by 3.46, and S4 is 5.38 by 2.75, which I said when you read it off, it doesn't seem like that much of a difference, but you see the actual phones, it clearly shows it. As far as, I guess, processor speed and cameras and stuff like that, it is not a lot of noticeable difference, but it's reading them off. This has a dual-core processor. Of course, the S4 is a quad-core. Screen resolution, you're talking 1280 by 720 and 1920 by 1080 on the S4. Pixel density is 233 on the Mega and 441 on the S4. As far as the camera, the image sensor itself is quite a bit larger on the S4 than the Mega. And I have to admit, this thing takes some pretty good pictures and video. And there's 13 megapixels for the camera itself on the rear-facing, or the rear-facing camera, and 8 megapixels on the Mega. In the front, they're about the same, right around 2 megapixels. And one thing this S4 has is image stabilization, which is a pretty good feature on this, and it has the slow and the fast and, well, just a wealth of features for the camera. So if someone's looking for actually a cell phone that has incredible camera, you can't go wrong with the S4. And battery life on this is actually pretty damn good considering how big it is. It does have a 3200 milliamp battery versus a 2600, and it does make it a full day with the charge. There's many other features on them, but I didn't want to sit and dwell on them. But I'd say overall camera, I just love the camera on the S4. And I mean, this is a good camera on this phone, but it's not like the S4. As far as performance or viewing of the screen and stuff like that, be honest with you, you don't notice much difference between clarity or brightness and stuff, even though this has a better screen, and I do believe this is a scratch resistant lens on here. But they're pretty comparable phones. You don't notice, say, a dual core versus quad core. This is a very fast phone. We got quite a few programs loaded on it, and it doesn't even hiccup. Overall, reception-wise, I must say, from what I've seen, for some reason, I'm getting a little bit better reception with the Mega than the S4. So somebody can take all that with them if they're deciding to, get one or the other one. But you're not going to pocket as you can see here in this video. I mean, it is a very, very big phone compared to the S4 itself, and I threw in this Motorola M just as a kind of a comparison. But like I said, this helps somebody out in deciding on what they want or anything like that. That's good. But I know I was kind of at a loss. My wife ended up choosing this, which she doesn't put her phone in her pocket anyway, so it's actually a pretty good thing to have such a big screen. Whereas I pocket mine, and I really tend to use the camera quite a bit more. So there you have it. Pretty nice phones.